No, thank you for the $2 Canadian. I just thought about something. No, I don't know what his 500k bet was. Thank you for the 2. Oh, we put 400k on Chandler, yeah? But chat, you know I used to throw coins into crowds of people at school. Did you guys ever like throw incredibly dangerous and heavy objects just into crowds of people, like like a full can of drink and shit like that? Just throwing them. You know, like you just not like on a like regular basis, but just to be funny, just fucking go whoop and then like move. Like if that hits someone, like it's gonna really badly hurt them. You know? Metal pencil sharpeners, yeah, shit like that, man. A book, exactly. You know how painful that'd be if it hit you. If Pigger went to jail, he'd love that. Pick that as soap. No, I wouldn't. At concerts, it's fun. Yeah. Like when I was a teenager, I just used to like someone. I didn't used to do it all the time, but I'd like thrown coins like across the playground. You know. And like if it hit someone, like that's gonna do a lot of damage. You know, I don't think it ever did hit someone, but like if it did, fucking hell, man. They could have like had a really bad injury. Like skimmed the coin, you know? Like a pebble in a river. Oops, it slipped, yeah. Australia. Yeah, Pimblett messaged me today, chat. I woke up, I saw my phone, he just messaged me, he said, hope you like that one, fella. I thought, yeah, mate, 'twas a nasty performance. You've earned a poly one there, lad. Shout out to Paddy Pimblett, dude. Keeping me posted after the fight. Dropped me a little message. Hoping I enjoyed it. Who's glazing who, chat? Huh? That's pretty cool of him, though, to just drop a message out there. That's cool. After the fight, especially. He might be baiting me to get guillotined by Molly McCann on Chatting Pony, though. So I'm concerned. I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm quaking in me boots. I'm shivering me timbers here, dude. I'm going to be sitting in a chair at Chatting Pony, and Molly's going to fucking Peruvian necktie me on fucking camera for the internet. Fucking humiliation. I can't. Ariel's hating fans for applauding. I've already read it. Fuck Ariel, man. I also hate John. Someone super chatted Ariel his last show at the end, asking if he would have you on the show, and he ignored it and pretended it was about some other fighter. I don't care. Thank you for the $8 Australian, dude. He tried to have me on, and I did, and I said no. So now he's going to ignore. He literally asked to have me on with Nina Drama. So fuck off. And I said no. I'm not letting Ariel profit off of me and Nina Drama warring against each other while he sits there and profits from it. Well, dude. And now he's here trying to ignore. Come on, dude. It's on tape. It's on tape, him asking me to come on the show. Bitch. Profiting off of conflict. Well, I know. Thank you for the 3. Go on his show and just mimic everything he says. Well, like a childish energy. What's up, girl? What brings you on? Fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing you here. I'm Ariel. I mean, come on, golly. Is this what we're going to do? Golly. Just do that the whole time. I mean, come on. Are we really going to do this, or are we going to grow up? Come on. Let's grow up. Maybe I'll do it just to do that. Maybe I'll do it just to do that. That might be a good idea. The running gag of DC impressions sounding nothing like DC. Whoop-de-doo now. Whoop-boo. Don't be saying not now. I don't know how it is. You'd start feeling bad. Yeah. What was the other thing that someone said? Oh my God, if I had Ian Gary on for an interview chat to clear things up. And I edited in the post noises of like some girl's cheeks getting clapped. Like in like a faint distant sound. Every time he was answering questions. Maybe in the future I have Ian Gary on. And then in the edit, I just put audio of like as he's answering shit. Oh, that'd be classic. Shows up to Ariel interview in your Halloween costume. All right, no. There's a Gore vid called Chechny Clear with Kadyrov. Oh, I don't want to see that. Thank you for the $2. You wouldn't? I mean, maybe someday we can squash our differences and I'll do him dirty with them. Thoughts on Lucas Tracy's take at 30:56 of his UFC 314 recap video? Bro just can't give Paddy the credit he's due. What did he say? 30:56.
I like Paddy Pimblett, but the fact that they're giving him old head after old head after old head. All right? You know that if that's Renato Moicano, it's a tougher fight. Everybody else has to get through Moicano. They got to get through Bahamondes, Rafael Fiziev. All right, Dustin Poirier. Paddy Pimblett's going to have to get through Bobby Old Man Green, Tony Old Man Ferguson, and Michael Patient Old Man Chandler. They're giving him that's the only thing that annoys me. I like Pimblett. I like his style. He's definitely good.
Old head after old head after old head. 3 months after considering it a good Oliveira win for struggling life and death with him. It's all right, man. I get it. The old head take with Pimblett is just so dumb to me, man. 3 months, like, here's an actual fucking fact, chat. I'm going to say this. Not even in response to Lucas Tracy. I get it. Paddy Pimblett, you got to hate him. He's English. Cool. I'm just going to say this. Absolute fact. 3 months before Paddy Pimblett defeats Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira does it way more difficultly. Okay? Struggles to do it. Everyone considers it a great win for Charles Oliveira. Great win, dude. Charles Oliveira. They don't call him, trash. For, he beat some old head. They don't consider it that. Charles Oliveira wins, dude. He's back. Charles Oliveira, he's still legit. He's still a top contender. It makes him still a top contender, right? Now hear me out. Double up on it, chat. No one called it a good win. Listen, no one calls it a great win. It's not a great win on his resume, but it's enough to be like, dude, Oliveira is still there as a top contender at lightweight. He's still Charles. He's still got it. He looked better than ever in his grappling because he got a couple takedowns on Chandler. Fact. That's true. Now, fast forward. Paddy Pimblett defeats Bobby Green. Few months later, but Paddy Pimblett defeats Bobby Green. Another old head for Paddy Pimblett to beat. Doesn't prove anything to us. Just another old aging fighter. Doesn't prove anything to us. Hold up. Few months later, Mauricio Huffy fucking destroys Bobby Green. He's legit. He's ready for the rankings. This guy's a legit prospect. Mauricio Huffy, dude. Look what he did to Bobby Green. That's a legit take. I get it, but keep it consistent if you're going to have that take on these guys. It's so annoying to me. Chandler's not that far removed from like 5-rounders or decisions with the top contenders in the world, and Pimblett just destroyed him. He just destroyed him. On the back foot, making him miss. Chandler landed a couple of punches. Pimblett ate them, pieced him up, landed great kicks at range. It was a great performance. I get the take, but I don't get why it's not unanimously considered. I get that Chandler's English and he's a star, so you have to trash the take of it. But those are legit wins, dude. Chandler's a difficult matchup. Chandler's done him 38 years old. He was 38 when he fought Oliveira in his last fight. And Oliveira, when he wins, he's still a top contender. Give him a title shot against Makhachev. He's earned the rematch. You know? That's true. That's so true. And he destroyed him. Pimblett destroyed him. I don't get how 4 months separates such a massive opinion. Charles has already proved himself. Okay. Pimblett hasn't had a chance yet. I'm not saying that he's the best. He's the best in the division. I'm just saying, dude, that's a great win. He destroyed Chandler. That's a good win. He deserves credit for destroying Michael Chandler. That's all I'm saying. I'm not having an argument of, dude, he's the fucking best we've ever seen. Oh, look out, dude. He could take on fucking Bilal next, dude. Move up. Give him a chance up a division. I'm not giving all these crazy takes. I'm just saying, he's a top contender now, man. Destroying Chandler makes you a top contender. Straight up. It does. He fought a very similar level of Chandler than Oliveira just did. And Oliveira went 5 rounds with him. Lost the 5th round. Had a very close first round. Didn't finish him. Pimblett destroyed him. And schooled him. They're a very similar Chandler that both of them fought. I understand he's fighting older fighters, but the guys at top of lightweight are older fighters. I don't like this. This is dumb to me. This is so dumb to me. I'm behind on like 50 million donuts because I can't give takes anymore on stream, but you know who's 36 years old, chat? Justin Gaethje. He's going to be 37 soon. This year, he's going to be 37. So when Pimblett beats him, you beat an old head. You beat a 37-year-old man, by the way. Just like Chandler was 38. This is what it's going to be. If I was a top contender, I'd avoid a fight with Pimblett at all costs. Because if you lose, you're just going to be trash. You'll have to be considered trash. Charles Oliveira's getting up there. The lightweight contenders are getting up there. But they're still winning. You know? No one's going to say that. Dude, they absolutely, there will be a post on Twitter looking at the ages of his former opponents and saying 38, 38, 37. When's Pimblett going to fight a guy in his prime? Absolutely a take that's going to be had on Twitter by a lot of people. It's not a bad take. It's not a bad take. Paddy Pimblett's English and he's winning. Keep coping. I'm not saying Pimblett's the top dog. Yeah, I said, dude, this is why Makhachev's ducking. Okay, I'm having fun with it on the stream. But this makes him a legitimate contender. Destroying Michael Chandler makes you a legitimate force in the lightweight division. Absolutely does. And he will be appropriately very close odds with the top contenders at lightweight because of this. It's an absolute fact. That wasn't even Lucas Tracy's take, though. But still, no, it kind of was, though. But, you know, he didn't go all in on it. But stop this. He's getting all these old heads and... Dude, Chandler's a top contender that gave all of the top fighters at lightweight very, very tough fights. Very, very competitive fights. And Pimblett just destroyed him. Only Green and Mike have a combined 0-13 streak. Okay. They've lost a bunch of fights. But to the top guys. Bobby Green has lost a bunch of fights as well. I understand that as well. And so has Tony. I get it. But Michael, that's not the point. Michael Chandler, 4 months after going 5 rounds with Charles Oliveira, to destroy him and make him finish, is a very impressive win from Paddy Pimblett. Fact. It just is. To school him like that, shut him down and finish him, is an impressive win. Most top contenders on the way down the rankings that have to welcome a new prospect are on losing streaks. Shock twist. I know he's been given nice matchups. Tony Ferguson is a nice matchup. But let me put it this way, chat. Yes or no? This has to be said. No matter what version of Bobby Green you thought it was, people had Bobby Green beating Paddy Pimblett. People had Bobby Green beating Paddy Pimblett in that fight. Absolute fact. That is a fact. An absolute fact. Doesn't matter what version of him you think it was. People had Bobby Green winning because he's too good. He's a vet. He's too skilled for him on the feet. He's too clean for Paddy Pimblett. That's a fact. Everyone just changes the fucking expectation every time Pimblett destroys someone. Chandler has 2 wins. Okay. So Oliveira's win over him don't mean shit. Neither does the one before that. How did Oliveira get dropped in round 1 and nearly finished by that shit fuck? Dan Hooker got fucking slept by him. What a shit fighter he is. He's shit. Gaethje's shit for going to war with him. Poirier's shit for losing round 1 until the last 30 seconds with him. And losing the whole of round 2 as well. He's shit for that. He had to claw a fucking victory in round 3 out of nowhere. So he's trash as well. Who else is trash at lightweight? We can go through him. All of the top guys are trash. What a shock. Crazy. I'm glad we've all come to that conclusion. Everyone at lightweight is shit. The best division in the UFC. They're all shit because they all struggled with Chandler. I'm so glad we could come to that conclusion together because Paddy Pimblett beat Chandler. And that's just not allowed. Whoops. Lucas is a casual. It's not even a Lucas Tracy opinion. Paddy Pimblett has earned or has been given nice matchups. He has. But you want to know what nice matchups are, chat? They're named matchups. That's another opinion on this. Sure, they've delicately placed his career. You know, Bobby Green, it's approachable for him. Tony Ferguson, yeah. No one else is going to get the Tony Ferguson. Absolutely understood on the Tony Ferguson thing. But the Bobby Green one, he was expected to beat Paddy Pimblett by the majority of MMA fans. He got destroyed. Michael Chandler was expected to beat Paddy Pimblett by the majority of MMA fans. Chandler by KO. He's going to take Pimblett's head off. Pimblett destroys him. Oh, he's old. He's washed. Doesn't even count as a win. You were just picking him to win. Chandler, round 1 KO, dude. Pimblett leaves his chin up in the air. He's going to destroy him in round 1. Easy pick. I can't believe people are picking Pimblett here. That was the take right before the fight started. And then he got destroyed. Washed up Chandler almost beat Oliveira in the 5th round. What does that say about Paddy? Better than Oliveira? Whatever Paddy will be champ, I don't think so. The level, I don't think he beats Makhachev. I mean, Arman's very tricky for him. I don't think he beats Makhachev or Arman. But some of these other guys, you know, we've had Benoit go up against these top older fighters at the top of the lightweight division. And he got fraud checked. And Benoit was the next hit thing. Right? I believed in that. He was the next dog on the block. Look what he did to Matt Frivola. Look what Benoit Saint-Denis did to Matt Frivola, guys. He's the next champ. He'll beat Makhachev. Oh, he lost to Poirier. Oh, well. Pimblett just passed his test. He's got another test coming up. We'll see if he passes it. He will be close in odds to that next test. Rightfully so. Like, let him... Oh, Rafael Fiziev. Respected, legit top-level fighter. Look what he did to RDA. Nearly fucking lost and dropped him in round 5. Wow, man. Rafael Fiziev. Top fucking prospect. He's a real legit top fighter, Rafael Fiziev. Went to a decision with Bobby Green. Nearly fucking lost. Arguably lost. Let's be real. You can complain about lightweight and all of that, but like Pimblett's won his test. Most of these guys don't win their tests. I am hyping him up. I was hyping up Benoit Saint-Denis. I was hyping up Rafael Fiziev because they're winning fights. At lightweight, it's tricky. It's difficult to do. So now I'm hyping up Paddy Pimblett because he's winning fights at lightweight. I did the same for Benoit Saint-Denis. I did the same thing for Rafael Fiziev. It's a fact. But because it's Paddy Pimblett and he's a star, everyone wants to be the guy championing someone that no one cares about. I did it for Nikita Krylov. No one cares about this guy. I do. So I'm going to champion him and say he's going to go on to be the top prospect because he's actually really good and underrated. No one likes to also champion the guy that's popular. Same thing happened with Ilia Topuria as he was rising up the rankings. He should have to go through Holloway first. What does beating Josh Emmett prove? He ain't got a chance against Volk. What does beating Josh Emmett prove at all? Josh Emmett's old. He's an old man, Josh Emmett. What the fuck does that prove? Nothing. Anyone who's got hype, everyone just can't accept but like be along for the ride of it. And actually admit that they're pretty good if they're consistently winning fights in the most difficult division in the UFC. Go MMA, you say the wrong thing and I can neutralize a source of your income in a snap of the fingers like that. You little leech parasite human. Add that to the outro of your fucking video.